Hello everybody, my name is Kirby and welcome back to my channel. The special ingredient that we have today is... This is going to be a fast introduction. This is a lemon sole. Well, I think it's a lemon sole. Well then, let's create a dish. Alright, introduction time. Based on my research, I do not find that this fish actually looks like a lemon sole at all. Lemon sole is actually a flatfish which originates from Northern Europe. But the thing is, I think that the reason that this lemon sole does not look like the lemon sole that exists in the internet from what I searched is because this is actually a southern lemon sole from New Zealand. The New Zealand lemon sole is actually the lemon sole which is caught on the southern islands such as Tasman Bay, Pegasus Bay, Orton, or maybe the Southern Islands, I don't know. And it is actually said that the lemon sole has its like white meat, firm meat, less fat, and well, that's just about it. Well then, let's take a look at the fish, shall we? Okay, so this is actually the lemon sole. It's actually a flatfish. So a lot of people would actually think fishes usually swim something like this or something like that, but no. The lemon sole is a kind of flatfish, and whenever you see flatfish, they actually swim on the ground, something like that. And that is why you can see the back part of the fish is actually like whitish like that. It's because they swim on the floor. And you can actually see here that the eyes is actually like one on the side and one at the top. And the mouth is kind of like, yeah, really small. I really wonder what this fish actually eat. For the scales, I'm not sure if the camera can listen to it, but if you move your hands here like that, you can hear this sound. Yeah, something like that. Even here at the back, you can feel the scales here is a little bit more softer, but it's also a little bit something like you're gonna have to remove. So now, what am I going to do with the lemon sole? Well, the size of this lemon sole is about like 350 grams per fish. There are actually bigger sizes, but I did not get my hands on the lemon sole of that size. Well, like the name says, lemon sole, I'm pretty sure that this fish doesn't have any lemon flavor in it. Regardless, I want to eat this fish with lemon. So, we're going to start making a lemon Meunière sauce. Well then, the first thing we have to do is we're going to have to descale the fish and fillet the fish. Now descaling the back part. Okay, so descaling is done. And based on my research, by the way, it turns out that lemon soles are actually not true soles. It is actually said that the lemon sole is actually more related to the halibut species over a sole. So, because of that, I want to treat it as if it's a halibut. I'm going to fillet this fish as a whole, and you can cut it into like 4 fillets. 1 fillet, 2 fillet, 3 fillet, and 4 fillets. So in filleting a lemon sole, the first thing you have to do, yeah, like all fishes, cut off the head. First thing you have to do, cut off the head like this. Head gone. Right. Then the next part I'm going to do, I'm gonna like remove the guts. Maybe I'm just gonna remove here. I think this orange part is actually the eggs. So I'm not sure what the eggs gonna taste like. So well, I'm not going to eat it really. So I'm removing the eggs. So I'm not sure if the camera can see this either, but if you take a look at the lemon sole by itself, you actually see that there's actually this kind of like, it looks like a line over here. This is actually the guideline that actually shows where the spine actually is. So I'm going to make an incision here to cut it down to the line. Now let's start this. Okay, nice. Then the next part, I'm going to push the knife down to the bone and slowly let my knife do the work. Then I'm going to pull the meat up. Okay, 1 fillet is done. Next, this part. Okay, I think that there's a lot of eggs over here. I'm going to remove it. There's like this set of eggs over here. I think this is eggs, but oh well. So I'm just going to remove it. So the next part, I'm going to remove the belly bone. Wow, it's really soft. Okay, great. There, removed. Like the front part, you can actually see there's this guideline over here. I'm just going to have to cut it to the spine based on this guideline. Let my knife do the work. Oh, the eggs here look so nice, but too bad I'm throwing it away. I don't dare to eat it. Through the internet, I've never seen anybody eating lemon sole eggs before. If anyone actually knows what lemon sole eggs actually taste like, you can actually leave a comment in the descriptions and let me know. Well, that's all we have. You can actually see that the back part of the meat is actually a little bit more thin compared to the front part of the meat. So now I'm just going to give this a pat dry with a paper towel. And then I'll leave it in the fridge for a while. Well, next up we have condiments. I'm going to cut everything here to make my dish. Let's start with half an onion. Half an onion goes here. Tarragon leaves. Putting it inside here. A generous amount of lemon. First I'll just squeeze it by a little here. Okay, so that's a bit too little. I kind of like bought the wrong lemon because like, wow, look at the skin. Okay, wow. I have like maybe 100 grams of butter here, and I'm going to melt it, and I'll be burning the butter. Not too much, just until it's like dark brown. Alright, so now that the butter is a little bit boiling right now, I'm going to reduce the heat to maybe approximately half of the heat. Maybe a quarter. I want to brown the butter, so this is going to take a while I whisk non-stop. Okay, this should do. So I'm just going to pour the butter inside here. There you go. So I have my sauce ready. Next, French beans. So let's just see here. For French beans, you just want to remove the sides like that, and maybe around this sides as well. Then you want to portion it to maybe around like this much. That's all. I have some assorted cherry tomatoes. I'm going to use like probably 3 pieces of each. Baby beetroot. Maybe approximately 3 cloves of garlic. Chopped garlic, done. I have some chives here. Chopped chives, done. Next, I'm going to poach my French bean. I'm just going to have to put it in salt boiling water for about 30 seconds, I guess. So, in goes the beans. Okay, done. Okay. So remember the tarragon butter that I made just now? I'm just gonna put some of it here. Add some olive oil, garlic, French beans, chili flakes, season with some salt, black pepper, my tomatoes. I'm gonna off the fire for now. And there you have it, a nice vegetable for my condiments. So I'm gonna leave this aside for now. Back to the sole fish, I'm gonna season it with some salt and black pepper. Salt. Turn it on the other side. Salt again. And I'm going to drench this in some flour. More tarragon oil. More olive oil. So I'm going to put in my sole fish. They say it's supposed to retain its size, but it looks like that's not true. Okay, the lemon sauce should be cooked by now. Cooking is done. Today's job is a little bit fast, so now I'm gonna start eating the lemon sole. Let's see. First thing I'm going to do, so as the name actually implies, let's see what it tastes like when you add lemon on it. Now let's add the sauce. Let's see what this tastes like. Okay, the meat is kind of firm, I can feel it. Not fishy at all. It actually has this springy texture. Okay, overall it's quite good actually. Let's give it another shot. Tastes like a typical fish. It's not like a fish that is gonna break or anything like that. Here, take a look at the meat. I think this is the back part of the meat. I'm gonna try with some vegetables. Let's see what it's like. French beans is of course harder than the fish. So I think this part here is actually the front part of the lemon sole. Let's see if it tastes any different. Now let's take a look. One thing I can say for sure, lemon sole stacks really well with lemon. Pretty much all fish stacks well with lemon, but oh well. The front part of the fish, it doesn't taste much different from the back part of the fish. It's almost the same thing. And here you have it, my review of the lemon sole. Well then, I'm going to end my review now while I finish this meal. Well, I'm done eating. On today's episode, we actually had lemon sole as the special ingredient. The tarragon meunière sauce, it really syncs nicely with the lemon sole. Plus the condiments that I actually tasted it. You know, I take back what I said at the time. I personally think that the French bean, it gives a good texture, but the condiments that have a really nice synchronization with the lemon sole meat is the cherry tomato. The cherry tomato is like sweet and salty flavor with some tarragon oil in it. When you eat it, the synchronization of flavors is really good with the lemon sole. If I'm going to cook lemon sole again, I would serve it as a deep fried fillet, or maybe a baked lemon sole as a whole, and then I'll serve it with cherry tomato salsa. Oh well, that's the end of my review for this video. I hope you find this review actually useful for you, and I'll see you in the next. Bye bye.